Hello, and welcome to another Wisdom Wednesday. It's just you and me today. Judy is off soaking up some sunshine. Today, we're talking about something every one of us knows intimately, and that's repeating old patterns, why they keep coming back, and how to finally loosen their grip. And just so you know, patterns don't show up to punish you. They return to reveal where love and awareness are still needed. Let's settle into ourselves first. I'd like you to close your eyes if you can. If you're listening to this in the car, closing your eyes isn't such a good idea, but you already know that. So take a slow breath in through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it for 2. 1, 2. And then exhale gently through your mouth for 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let your shoulders drop. Let's do that again. In for 4, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 2. 1, 2. Out for 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Feel your feet. Feel how your body is supported. And let's arrive not in the past, not in the shoulds, but here, right now, with yourself. All right, open your eyes. Let's talk about these patterns. A pattern is not a flaw, and it's not being weak, and it's not that you never learn, and it's not proof that you're failing. Those are all myths. A pattern is simply an old survival strategy that your nervous system learned a long time ago, often during a season when you didn't feel safe, supported, or seen. Patterns aren't who you are. They are who you had to be to make it through. Let's start with the survival side of things, because this one is actually really empowering. Our nervous system loves the familiar, even if that familiar sucks. For example, if you grew up in conflict, your nervous system learned to become a peacemaker. If you grew up walking on eggshells, your system learned to stay small and quiet. If you went through trauma, your system learned to shut down, avoid, or push people away so you wouldn't get hurt again. These patterns form automatic settings. You don't choose them. They run by themselves. And here's the big truth. When the pattern returns, it's not you failing. It's your nervous system saying to you, hey, I'm still using the old program. Show me something new. That's powerful because it means nothing is wrong with you. You're simply being invited to a new way of being. Okay, let's shift into the softer stuff, the heart level pieces. Some patterns come back because they're tied to the old subconscious beliefs that formed in childhood or during other painful chapters. Beliefs like, I'm too much, or I'm not enough. If I speak up, I'll lose love. I have to earn my worth. I can't need anything. These beliefs, they didn't come from your wisdom. They came from your wounds. And here's what I want you to hear with your whole heart. These beliefs don't mean that you're broken. They mean you survived something. When these beliefs surface, they're not asking for discipline. They're asking to be met with kindness, and maybe for the first time ever. Another reason patterns come back is because an emotional need is not being met. When you haven't felt seen or heard or valued or safe, your system goes searching for comfort in the ways that it learned long ago. That might look like overgiving of your time, your resources, and even your emotions, or shutting down, or minimizing your needs, or clinging, or avoiding. Not because you're doing something wrong, but because your body is reaching for what it remembers. And once you identify the need, you can finally meet it in a new way, a healthier way. Not through the old pattern, but through love, presence, and truth. Let's pause for a moment and bring some awareness into your own life. I'd like you to think of a pattern that's been looping lately. Now, looping is like a short video that plays over and over and over and over again. Take a moment and think of something that does that to you currently. Sometimes for me, it's an old memory that comes up of how I was treated and how angry I got, even when I think of it now. So become aware of that moment that you keep returning to. Again, like I said, it could be a reaction, a behavior, or a choice. Okay, so close your eyes again if you can. Now, imagine that moment that the pattern usually shows up and ask yourself gently, where in my body do I feel it? Is it in my chest, my stomach, my jaw? What emotion is underneath it? Is there fear? Is there loneliness? Is there anger? Is there just exhaustion? What does that part of me wish someone had done for her back then? Do I wish somebody had held me? Do I wish somebody had protected me? Do I wish somebody had listened? What need is she asking me to honor today? Now, when I talk about honoring, it doesn't mean trying to fix it. It just means acknowledging it. Just notice it. Just notice whatever came up for you without trying to fix it, without pushing it away, and without judging it. Take a slow, deep breath in and a long breath out. Now, place your hand over your chest or whatever feels natural for you and say to yourself quietly in your mind, I see you. I hear you. I'm here with you. Let that part of you feel your presence. When you're ready, gently bring your awareness back to this moment. Feel your feet on the floor, roll your shoulders, and open your eyes. What you just did, that pause, that noticing, that moment of kindness, is how patterns begin to unravel. And you can break free. There are three things, they're small yet powerful, that you can do to break free. The first one is awareness before action. You can't change what you don't see. The moment you notice the pattern, you've already begun shifting it, shutting it down. It's really pretty simple. Just notice. The second one is compassion instead of judgment, because patterns grow stronger when we shame them. They soften when we meet them with kindness. So be compassionate with yourself and stop judging. The third is to choose a micro shift. You don't need a whole new life. You need one new moment. This time, instead of people pleasing, take a breath before responding. This time, instead of shutting down, speak one tiny truth. This time, instead of overgiving, place one small boundary. And learn to say no. Saying no isn't easy, especially when you've usually always said yes. And the first time will be difficult, but it does get easier. You see, patterns don't break through force. They break through gentle, repeated choices. And you get to choose. And you're not supposed to get this perfect. Healing is not in a straight line. It's a spiral, and a spiral that starts at the bottom. Usually when we think of a spiral, we think of going from the top down. But with this, with changing these patterns, it usually starts at the bottom and it goes up. So every time a pattern returns, you can choose to meet it from a slightly higher place, a wiser place, a stronger place. That growth will feel messy at first, but it's growth. Remember that it's growth. So before we close, let me leave you with a blessing. Put your hands over your heart if you're comfortable doing that. If not, just rest them comfortably in your lap and close your eyes. Closing your eyes allows you to listen with your heart and not just your ears. So take a deep breath. Once again, exhale, breathe normally, and listen with your heart as well as your ears. May you meet every old pattern that rises with curiosity instead of criticism. May the parts of you that once felt afraid feel seen, heard, and gently held. May your inner voice grow louder than your old survival strategies. And may you choose, even in the smallest ways, the woman you are becoming instead of the patterns you're outgrowing. And may this week bring you insight, softness, and moments of unexpected courage. Take a breath and open your eyes. Join in the conversation. Leave your comments. Judy and I love to read them. We are available to help you when you feel you need it. You can contact us through direct messaging in Facebook. So until we meet again next week, Judy will be back. Have a wonderful week, and bye for now.